Sometimes you might be given more than one equation. You might have two equations given, like y equals x plus 2 and y equals 10 minus 3x. The first situation, y equals x plus 2, might mean you're a person and you start with $2 and every day you get one more dollar of allowance. And the second equation might represent that you're a person and you start with $10, but every time you do something bad, your parents will take away those $3 of your allowance. And we want to find out when will these two allowances or these two equations give us the same amount of money. So what we're doing is called solving the system. Solve the system. We want to solve and figure out when these two equations, the system, will be the same. So one way to find when they're the same is to make a table. The other way is to make a graph. But we're going to look at the fastest method, which is the algebraic version, showing your work. If they're going to be the same, it means my first equation, that x plus 2 allowance, must be the same as or equal to the amount of money or allowance from my second equation, 10 minus 3x. From here, I can simply solve for x. I can add 3x to both sides, cancels out, so now I have 4x plus 2 equals 10. Subtract 2 on both sides of my equation. 4x equals 8. Divide by 2. Divide by 4 there. Jumping ahead of myself. X equals 2. So that means after 2 days, our allowance would be the same if my parents were paying me an extra dollar on my 2, or if I was losing money. Once I know the days, or the x, I need to plug it back in. So I am going to substitute back in to my original equation to find out how much money that would be, the y number. So if I were to plug my 10 back in, so we have y equals x plus 2 and y equals 10 minus 3x. I can check both. If I change the x to a 2, substitute the x as a 2, I'd have 2 plus 2, which is 4. Try on my second equation, 10 minus 3 times x is a 2. Let's see, that's 10 minus 6, and we'd end up again with 4. So that's good. Both equations, when the x was a 2, gave me a y of 4, or $4. So my final answer, I'm actually going to write as a point. Where on my graph do my two lines cross, intersect, or have the same values? At 2, 4. And in my story, that would be when I had 2 days have gone by, and I have $4.